Everybody, right, so I've been getting a bit of flack for my video saying that the country is going to collapse. I was disappointed in Rupert Lowe and Ben Habib not forming a team and getting together. I think this whole launch of the new party wasn't handled very well, in my opinion. To me, if you're going to launch a new party, then do it press conference style, make it a massive media event so that everybody realises, yep, there's a new player in town, they're on the map. And if I'd have been Ben and Rupert, they could have had a joint press conference where they both announced their different things that they're going to be doing. So Ben could have announced his party, and then Rupert could have announced his Restoration UK thing at the same time to make it clear to everybody that, yeah, it's not a party. Because Rupert's endeavour isn't a party. It's not the, Resurrection, whatever it is, UK, isn't a political party. It's going to be a grassroots, similar to the Great British Pact. I don't know why we needed it, but there you go. Yeah, I think the whole situation could have been handled a lot better. If you're going to launch a party, it needs to be a massive press event. And yeah, the legacy media probably wouldn't have attended, but you make it a big press event by having all the citizen journalists like Maya Tusi, you have Dan Wootton, you have everybody, Lotus Eaters. You invite them all to a press conference and announce what this new party is going to be. That would have been a better way to handle it. And this whole thing that he's not going to register his party until he gets 30,000 members, that's all well and good. But to me, I wouldn't have launched the party until I'd have got that amount of people. Because the whole thing to me just seems rushed. It seems like he's rushed to get this out without actually thinking about how he's going to launch the party. I think it just could have been handled better. I really do. I've got to admit, I'm really disappointed that Rupert Lowe isn't involved in this, because I think that's what we need. I think we need a team like that. And it would have been a big boost for everybody to think, yeah, there's this new party, they've already got an MP in Parliament, let's get behind them and let's get the ball rolling. But instead, Rupert's decided to start this grassroots movement. I mean, we've got loads of them. Tommy Robinson has got a grassroots movement. I don't understand why we need another one, why I have to start another group. I just don't get it. I really don't. I know people are going to disagree, but I don't get why we need another one. We've got the Great British Pact. Now we've got the Resurrect the UK thing that Rupert's doing. Why do we need another movement? Why not just take advantage of the movements that already exist? Rupert could have gone and spoke at the Unite the Kingdom rally at Tommy Robinson's on September 13th and said, yeah, let's get this whole thing. And that would have been a massive boost for Tommy Robinson. It would. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't understand why we have to keep starting these different grassroots movements when lots already exist. It's just dividing people up into little tribal factions again, because you're going to have people that are involved in the Great British Pact who say, I'm not getting involved in that because I'm already doing this. And then you're going to get people involved in Rupert's movement that are going to be against other movements because they think they're the ones that are doing. I just don't get it. It's just not been handled very well at all. It really hasn't. And people are right. Maybe I jumped the gun a little bit earlier when I was disappointed in Ben Habib's what he announced. But yeah, it's early days yet. The wrinkles could be creased out, but I think we can all agree this wasn't handled very well at all. It wasn't. If you're going to launch a brand new party, then it needs to be a press conference, a massive media event. You need to make a big thing about it. Just announcing it online and on different YouTube channels, it's not going to get the impact that you particularly want. And I think he's going to get the 30,000 members that he wants. I just wish that it had been handled better and been done more professionally, just to give everybody a bit of hope. Because not everybody's on the internet. Not everybody watches all the people that watch. He needs to reach people on the outside as well. But it's done now, it's done. Personally, if I was going to wait until I registered the party, until I got 30,000 members, Maybe a better thing to do would have been launch the party on the day that you get 30,000 members and make it a massive event. You know, it maybe invite some of those 30,000 members that have just joined your party down to a press conference, like I said, and take questions from the audience and show people that you're with them and stuff like that. Like I said, it could have been handled a lot better. I think a better way would be to launch the party on the 30,000 member mark and then just go from there. I think it's just rushed, in my opinion. Don't think it was handled very well at all. Just my opinions on this. Anyway, tell me what your opinions are below about all of this.